Lysa TerKeurst's I Want to Trust You But I Don't, Moving Forward When You're Skeptical of Others, Afraid of What God Will Allow, and Doubtful of Your Own Discernment, is a deeply vulnerable and spiritually practical book that addresses one of the most difficult challenges in life, learning to trust again after betrayal, disappointment, or heartbreak. Known for her best-selling works on forgiveness and resilience, TerKeurst here turns her attention to the fragile yet essential issue of trust, weaving together biblical wisdom, personal testimony, and actionable guidance. The book begins with TerKeurst's central thesis: trust is not blind optimism, but a deliberate choice rooted in discernment, boundaries, and faith. She insists that while human relationships are often marked by failure, God's faithfulness provides a foundation for rebuilding confidence. Her narrative is infused with empathy and honesty, seeking to capture both the pain of broken trust and the hope of restoration. A central theme of the book is the complexity of trust. TerKeurst explains that trust involves three dimensions: trusting others, trusting God, and trusting oneself. Each dimension is fraught with challenges. Others may betray us, God may allow suffering, and our own discernment may falter. Yet she insists that healing requires engaging with all three dimensions, learning to balance caution with courage. The narrative is enriched with practical strategies. TerKeurst outlines steps for rebuilding trust. Discernment: learning to distinguish between trustworthy and untrustworthy people. Boundaries: establishing limits that protect without isolating. Faith in God: recognizing that God's sovereignty provides security even when circumstances are uncertain. Self-compassion: forgiving oneself for past mistakes and learning to trust personal judgment again. Community support: leaning on wise counsel and healthy relationships for guidance. TerKeurst also shares personal stories of betrayal, heartbreak, and healing. She recounts her own struggles with skepticism and fear, grounding her teachings in lived experience. Her reflections highlight the universality of broken trust, reminding readers that they are not alone in their doubts. Stylistically, TerKeurst writes with warmth and clarity. Her prose is accessible, blending biblical teaching with practical application. She avoids platitudes, ensuring that her message resonates with readers who have experienced real pain. Her tone is compassionate and encouraging, inviting readers to see trust not as naive but as courageous. The climax of the book lies in TerKeurst's portrayal of trust as a process, not a single decision. She insists that rebuilding trust requires patience, discernment, and grace. Her portrayal is both sobering and uplifting, affirming her central message, that trust, though fragile, can be restored through faith and wisdom. In resolution, I Want to Trust You But I Don't, affirms TerKeurst's reputation as a guide for those navigating the complexities of faith and relationships. Her book is both a manual and a meditation, offering readers a framework for healing and growth. For readers, the book is both challenging and inspiring. It invites reflection on the nature of trust, provides practical strategies for discernment, and offers hope for those seeking to rebuild confidence. Whether you are grappling with betrayal, questioning God's sovereignty, or doubting your own